Hi, welcome to the tutorial video on how to use the laptop and Sparkvue software here at Gateway Community College. So we're going to first go ahead and log on to the computer. To do that, we'd like to enter the username and password. It is IE3201LAB. The password is the same. At this point, let's go ahead and take our temperature probe and turn it on by clicking the power button, and the Bluetooth light should flash. If the other light flashes, that indicates that the power or the battery is low and you need to get a new probe from your instructor. At this point, you can go ahead and double click on the Sparkvue icon, which will turn on and open the software for the probe. The first thing you should do is click on the Bluetooth button in the upper right-hand corner to connect to the probe. It should find the probe that you turned on if it is the closest probe. To double check, match the serial number on the front of the probe, in this case 983-699, to what is showing on your laptop, and go ahead and select the probe, and it will connect the probe to the software. Once you have done that, you can go ahead and click Done. At this point, you are ready to start any data collection. You click on temperature and it will pop up a nice brand new fresh graph. To start your temperature collection, all you need to do is click on the green arrow in the lower left-hand corner, and it will start to collect data points. I like to check to see if the probe is working by putting my hand around the probe, and you can see that the temperature is slightly starting to elevate. You can also put it into the state of matter heating curve setup here that we have, and put it in the ice. Okay. You can always clamp it to the setup so that it is not touching the bottom of the beaker. And you see that the temperature has started to go down. Okay. And since it's sitting in ice, it does hit 0 degrees, which is good to know. Okay. And to stop a particular trial, all you need to do is click on the orange button in the lower left-hand corner, and it stops data collection. Okay. At this point, you might want to resize your graph. To do so, you click on this icon here, which brings up a toolkit. In particular, this one is the button for scale to fit or to resize. And when you click on it, you see that it zooms up into the proper proportions. Okay. To start a second trial, all you need to do is click on this button again in the lower left-hand corner, and you will see that a second set of data is being collected, again in a different color. We can always remove the probe from the ice, and you will see that the temperature starts to rise. And when you feel that you've finished trial number 2, you can hit stop, and it will stop. At this point, you probably want to print out your graph so that you can include it as part of your lab report. To do so, all you need to do is click on the camera button. And if you click on the graph, you will be able to type in some pertinent information, like, for example, your group members' names. And you can make some notes. You can also click on this button here, which will bring up a toolkit of symbols if you want to add symbols. Okay. And then you can go ahead and start to print. To do so, all you need to do is click on this triangle icon here, hit Print Journal, and find the printer in the lab. In this case, it should read PQ IE3201, which is the lab number. And go ahead and hit Print. And as you can hear, the printer in the lab is starting to print your file. Once you are done printing, you can click Done and then click OK. This will bring you back to your original graph. Now let's say you don't want to print the trial number 2, you would only like to print trial number 1. All you need to do is click on the box here and uncheck trial number 2. Or if you want to click print trial number 2 and not print trial number 1, you can also do that by checking the appropriate boxes. Okay. And of course, you can always go back and resize as needed. Another interesting feature is if you were running the probe, the temperature probe, you can click here on the lower right hand corner to get to the digits. You can always click back to get to the graph. Okay. Hopefully this little video has helped you to learn some of the basic functions of this software here at Gateway. I hope you enjoy your semester in the chemistry lab.